guys, it's Ashley, and today we're going to be talking about all the plushies that I collected since the beginning of the year. So you might have seen some of these briefly in other videos, mainly the Build-A-Bear probably, but I have so many in so many different categories. So let's get started. We're going to start off with the Build-A-Bears that I bought brand new from the website and then one in store. So the first ones that I bought from the website this year, I think, was the camel, the animal cracker camel. She has a pink tail, spots, this cute little face. I really would still like to get some of the clothing and accessories and the giraffe, but I held off for so long because I was like, I don't want to buy any more Build-A-Bears, I have too many, they're too expensive, all that stuff. But I did add her to my collection. And I also think that the amount of plushies that I have for the first half of the year isn't bad compared to what I would usually get, because I would usually want to get like a whole collection, and now I'm just like, oh, from each drop I'll get one, or if something really speaks to me I'll get it. So yeah, here is the camel. I named her Wednesday because Wednesday's hump day. Next we have the mini beans from that same collection. I do have the mini bean giraffe. She's very cute. I really hope they make more of these. I love her. And then we have the lion. I hope they make a full-size lion. This one is so adorable. And we also have the pink camel. The pink camel I named Fergie because lovey lady humps, lovely lady lumps. Yeah. And then I went to, in the month of May, I went to Gatlinburg, and they have a Build-A-Bear location there, and I got someone in person who is, oh, this guy. Meet Billy. He is the goat, and I got him this little twin star sleeper. I really love him. I haven't shared a lot of him, I think maybe a little on Instagram, but yeah, he's so adorable, and I was really happy to go there and get him in person. I love doing the ceremony at Build-A-Bear. I love being there. Then there was what I got during April Fool's Day. Last year they put out the emo axolotl. This year they put out the, oh man, they're gonna fall down. They put out the alien cow. I have a lot of the aliens, so I thought he would look cute with them. I think he might glow in the dark, but I haven't really tried it and I can't remember. I did get him the legendary shirt with the cow being taken. I hope they continue to do April Fool's releases because I feel like these are really cool. Like, I personally have two aesthetics. One of them is like pastel, cute, colorful, and the other is like this. I don't really know what this is, but yeah, like I like both equally. Like that, what was it called? That punk pop kind of era that had like Simple Plan and Avril Lavigne. It's a whole personality forever. Then we have, oh, while I was there I also found this in an Earthbound. I have like a whole little keychain collection, and I thought these little cherry frogs were absolutely adorable. Yeah, so I got them, I picked them up. And then the final full-size Build-A-Bear that I got, which I did do a video on, was my toucan whose name is Betty. She's so cute. I love her so much. I got her the bathing suit and the little inflatable. I thought this was such a cute item for them to have, and I thought it was really unique. And then of course I got Sam, my little baby boy toucan. Love him so much. Okay, let's get into some other toys that I bought new. Even though this top shelf is now destroyed. I got some Jellycats. I got the Leola bear. who's like kind of this light pink sakura looking bear. She looks like Bartholomew, but she's like a baby pink. This is in the large size. I like the smaller size actually better, but she's very cuddly. I named her Petals. She's so gorgeous, and I knew I had to have her. And usually when I buy a Jellycat, I like to buy them with a friend. So I got the Bungly pony, Cabernet pony, it says Bungly. This one I have been carrying with me a lot of places. We've been like gaming together. He's been riding in the car with me. Like, I really love him. I've been keeping on his tag for now. I like to keep their tags on as long as possible, unless they get heavily cuddled like in bed, then I'll take off their tags. I named him Noah after Noah Khan, because he gives me the same vibes. I love him. I want to get more Bunglies because I like how wibbly wobbly they are. During my oldest son's birthday, he turned 10, we went to the mall and I got a plushie from there. I actually got two. Oh, somebody fell. I actually got two plushies from there. Let's just go into my other newly bought plushies. I got one of these. This is a Tiny Headed Kingdom plushie. I've always wanted one of these. I got the bunny. I don't know if I would get more. The bunny's name is Dodger. I don't know if I would get more, but I like to have one example of this in my collection because it's so unique and it's so cute. Maybe I would. I think there's a unicorn. I might get that one, but I wouldn't get like 5 of them. I may get like 1 or 2 more. Yeah, she's really cute. I think she's really silly. And she's so soft. If you're a plush collector, I feel like this is a really good one to add to your collection, because look at her tiny head. Then I got my very first, well, I have a tiny baby Monchichi, but I got my first like bigger size Monchichi. This one is called like Bathrobe, I think. I got her at a bookstore and she was quite expensive for like a tiny plush, but I thought she was really cute and I liked the pink bows and stuff, so I decided to get her for my start of my little baby Monchichi collection. And then the final, oh no, I have one more. This one I also got at the mall. I don't really collect these anymore. I don't really collect Squishmallow anymore. This is Danny. This one is the 4th of July release. In the small size is at 5-inch. But I thought the placement of the hot dog was super funny, so that's why I picked him up. And then the final new plushie that I got that wasn't thrifted was I got a Maileg elephant in like this blushy color. She's so floppy. I didn't know that they had like big plush, but once I saw her, she has this like little frill around her neck. Once I saw her, I was like, yeah, I need her. She has beans. She's so floppy. She's such a good quality plushie. Highly recommend their full-size plush if you've never seen them. They usually make these tiny little dollhouse mice and bunnies and stuff. Okay, should we get into my thrifted plush? Okay, I had to check on my baby. It's nap time, but he's doing fine. So I went to a little antique barn when I was in Pigeon Forge and I got a couple of things. We're going into the unwashed version of my plushies. These are the ones that I've thrifted, but for some reason I haven't got around to washing them yet. Well, let's get into the antique store finds. So I found a Puffkins little bird. Squawk is his name. He's so cute. I think he might also be a toucan. Look how cute he looks with the toucan family. Even if he's not, he's still like a very colorful bird. If you don't know about Puffkins, they came out in the 90s, like I think the late 90s, and they were similar to like the Beanie Babies at the time, but they're more like little balls almost, and they have little feet and little beaks, and they're really cute. I have a whole collection. Really like these, and I love when I find them in the wild. And he was in a bin of Beanie Babies, so I think I got lucky. I also got this 20th anniversary, yeah, little Cheer Bear, who is one of the ones with the beans. I really like these. She hasn't been washed because the same as the toucan, she has tags, and I'm not sure if I want to remove the tags yet in order to wash her. But yeah, little Cheer Bear. I love the 2000s anniversary edition of Care Bears. I also got this one, who is the tie-dye, which came out around the 20th anniversary too. These were actually done by Jack Specific, so maybe they came out a little later. She still has her tags, that's why she hasn't been washed. I had this one as a kid. I had a lot of these ones as a kid, so it was really cool seeing one in the wild. Like, you see the pattern? It's like a really cool kind of like tie-dye swirly pattern, and this one is Funshine Bear. The next one that I got, next we have a little Care Bear dupe that I found at the same store. You see she has these cute lashes. I think she's meant to be like a mix between Cheer Bear and Wish Bear maybe. But she was made by a company called Hug Fun in the 80s. You can get these online for pretty affordable prices. I saw them when I looked her up. And she just hasn't been washed because I haven't had time, but she doesn't have any tags, so it'd be easy to wash her. I also found this Fluttershy Build-A-Bear My Little Pony from 2013. I have found another one before, the purple one, but I can't remember exactly who it is right now. Maybe it's maybe I found Rarity, but yeah, so this one is Fluttershy. The reason I haven't washed her because you have to really like do up their hair and stuff before you put them in the wash, because their hair will get really tangled and then it'll be a really big catastrophe. But I want to keep collecting these, but I want to keep finding them in the wild. I think that would be really, really fun, and I know they put out like a lot of them. So the next one that hasn't been washed, just because he didn't go in the bin right away, is this little panda. I thought maybe he was the panda from the World Wildlife Foundation releases, but he wasn't. But he's still very cute, and he has the brown bottoms on his feet, and I didn't have this one in my collection, so he'll stay. I'll keep him, I'll get him some clothes. He's very cute. The next two things are actually, I found these online. I got two little Webkins. Two of the Littlekins. I got the cow and the baby hippo. I really love the Littlekins. I like this material that they're made out of a lot, and these ones are really easy to come by. I bought them for like $1 or $2 online because they don't have the tags. They're made by Gans, if you didn't know. And this is just like a little version of the Webkins, which were these little pets that had codes you could play with virtually online and have the plushie. So there's those two. And then my coolest unwashed finds is probably this Chubbles. Chubbles was invented in 1984, I think, and they're by Animal Fair. There are so many other cute, I have the purple one and I just found this one, but there are so many other cute toys in the same line that I would like. I'll throw up a few pictures of the other ones so you can see them. But the reason I haven't washed him is because he takes a very specific battery, and he has like all this electronical stuff inside. Electronics, yeah, inside, because he's motion censored. So when you go in front of his face, he makes noises and his eyes light up. So I don't want to break those components of him. And then I found an Ice Tickle Bear from Mattel, 1994. I think I'm right. They had bunnies and they had the bears. I think I have the blue one, and they came with a little charm necklace that you would put in the freezer and then rub on them, and then it would make them change color. They're really cute. The charms are really cute. I want to get more. They also had bunnies, and there were also unreleased babies. I haven't put this one in because it has this like crinkly material on its feet and on its like ears and stuff, on its bow. So I'm not sure if it will like deteriorate if I put it in the wash. So let me know if you have one of these and if you've put it in the wash machine or not. That would be really helpful. And then down here are the ones that I have washed. I got this bunny at a thrift store. I actually already had her, but I wasn't sure because sometimes these bunnies from Build-A-Bear are a little bit like tricky to tell which one they are without my reference book. but she's one of the like early 2000s ones, so she's like a vintage one, and she already had this little top on. She's so cute. I love her. I love how floppy she is. I might send her to a friend if I find someone who wants her, just because I really love her. I would actually keep her in my collection, but I don't really have much space. This is one of my favorite bunnies ever made by Build-A-Bear. Next, I found this blue little snowflake bear. So cute. Also, she had her full outfit. There's a thrift store that I really love to go to that has all of these. It's in Nashville. And this one was released in 2011. But she's super cute, and she's giving winter fairy Elsa vibes, right? Look at the nose. And then I had another bunny. I found that both of these at the same day. It was during Easter time. I don't think that this is, why can I never remember that bunny's name? The typical bunny. I don't think it's her, it's Pauline. I think it's a different one, or it might just be a different version. I'm still not sure if I have her. I haven't compared her to all my other bunnies yet. And then I found the newly released Heart puppy. This is the Vault one from 2024. You can see it says the Vault collection. I do have the original, and that's why I didn't originally buy this one new, because I already had the original one. But this one's cute. It's not as cute as the original, but it is very, very cute. And lastly, something that arrived in the mail yesterday is my Shopkins bear. This one is Berry Delish Donut. She has sprinkles on her head. She's so adorable. They have this little pocket where they can keep their Shopkins. I did order one because they would come with an exclusive when you buy the bear. And I also have clothes coming for all of them. So now my Shopkins Build-A-Bear collection is complete. So that's really good. That was a lot of plushies. Let me know what your favorite plushie that you got for the beginning of the year, what that is, or the first 6 months of the year, the first half. I cannot choose a favorite. I love everyone that I got. If I had to choose like a top 3, it would definitely be, where is he? My Bungalee Pony would be in the top 3. Probably my Billy Goat, and yeah, probably my Toucan Betty. So yeah, I really love these. Thanks for watching. I will see you with one final packing video, which will be my vintage plush. I have them ready to go. I've already filmed like the intro to that, so hopefully that won't be up next week. I will see you in the next one. Stay whimsical. Bye guys.